So when you guys buy a truckload, tell the people of YouTube that are thinking about starting a store and buying a truckload, is it hard work, Gavin?
It's a ton of work. Now I probably work 60 hours at least every week, so it's a lot.
I know you're working because I always see you posting on lives, you know, making the store look good. So this is definitely a grind and this is definitely a hustle because, dude, we're trying to spread the message on YouTube that yes, these things are very profitable and you can make a buttload of money like Gavin has. I just saw his new truck out there. You can make a lot of money in this industry, but you gotta realize like it takes a ton of work.
You gotta
and
be
it's
able to
hard,
adapt.
but it's great.
Real quick.
You gotta learn how to adapt. And all these truckloads, they're profitable, but there's just, you have to figure out your own way to make them profitable and move this stuff and sell it for a profit.
Figure out what works and stick with it, exactly.
Nice, find a place to find something nice every time.
All right, guys, we are here at A&G Products once again on the How to Bin Store series. I'm here with Gavin, the Mr. G in A&G Products in Muscatine, Iowa.
What's up, guys? So we are at A&G Products. We have expanded, as you guys see. Last time you guys saw us, we were in like a little 4,000 square foot kind of like shed unit in the back of like a camper facility. We kept it kind of organized, but a lot more organized now. As you guys see, we got little departments, got some clothes behind you, all sorts of stuff coming out, and we're gonna show you around.
The reason why we wanted to do an update episode with Gavin here is because these guys are killing it, seriously killing it. In Muscatine, Iowa, they started when?
About almost like a year and a half ago.
Year and a half, they have grown from a small auction house, right? So it's been a year. I remember when I visited you, you were doing what, like 20 auctions a day, right?
We're at like 20, 25-ish, and then we just kept increasing. We were adding like 5 every month, every couple of weeks. And then come the new year, 2023, we hit the plug for 50. So we do 50 a day right now.
50 a day. So they went from 20 auctions a day to 50 a day in pretty much less than a year. Also expanded from a 4,000 square foot building that was like a back warehouse, wasn't a retail setting, to a nice, beautiful, clean 11,000 square foot mega discount store, mixed with an auction side right there on the side. Look at that thing running smoothly. People picking up items and products that they've auctioned off on Facebook. And what I'm seeing right now is a company that's growing because they're hustling. And we are here to show you guys what can happen when you follow the American dream and just keep scaling in liquidation. Dude, let's start with the clothing section, man. That's the first thing you walk in and you see. I love it. It just draws you right in and it's cozy.
So we try to make it really organized. We try to color coordinate best we can. Also by sizes, as you guys see, kind of got some little labels in the top, extra small, small. We got like mostly women's on this side is what we try to stick to. Got some baby clothes over there. And then we like to do like a menu board. We really figured out that if you show the customer what they're getting right away, really helps out. So we got fill a bag today. So you're filling all these blue bags. Any bags doesn't have to be blue, and then you save 11%. Yeah, clothes and shoes are always 5. Sometimes we do 3. It just kind of depends on the inventory. But right now we've been moving semis in, getting lots of nice in-season stuff. So they're 5. A lot of $40, $50 shoes. As you guys see, we leave all the retail tags on. And then clothes are always 5. Rotate those between 3 and 5, but mostly 5. We like to do the % off. Helps out. Just keep it really simple.
Do you ever drop the price? Because the bin store model always drops the price daily. Do you guys do price drops like that on the clothing or anything else, I guess?
I'd say like once a week we're at like $3, give or take sometimes. Right now we're just bringing in.
But it's like a sales event. It's not like a set schedule.
No. There's no set schedule. It's always 5.
That's sweet. And like I said, it's a cozy section. It's like the first thing you see when you walk in.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for being at a mall. I think for a retail store, you can't have a better spot than the main town. So what happens next when we kind of exit this room?
Yeah, so once you exit the clothes, you got just the openness of everything. You got a nice view of the whole area, showing like all the toys, the pop-out items. Like we got specials on anything, we'll throw it on the front table. Just gives you a view of everything. You're able to kind of take it all in, and a lot of people, they just started a section and they worked their way the entire store. So little by little,
flow. Like how you said, flow is definitely there. All right, I got a shopping bag, and Gavin's gonna take me through his beautiful store and see what I can get here and what's available.
All right, guys, let's start right here. So right here, you're looking at like purses, we do hats, all that kind of stuff, bags. When you guys visited last time, we priced everything as like 20 to 50% off. Now we've just done right to 50. So you see we got 28, we market to 14, and we do this with the entire store.
So whatever the item MSRP value is in the retail store that it came
Correct,
from.
yep.
And you guys primarily do Target.
That's
your bread
the
and butter.
main bread and butter. That's the base of everything. So
That's sweet. So
Yeah.
you've been buying Target truckloads
yep.
and blowing
just
them out at 50%.
We take everything off them, strip them down. Some goes to our auction house, and then some goes to this. It doesn't really. We try to bring like more bigger items to the auctions, and then those smaller items, you know, that we can discount really well, that 50%.
This is great.
Yeah.
So now we're walking into some sort of like electronic, small
Yeah.
grab bag stuff.
This is like great, like
phone
birthday
accessories,
gifts around like when Christmas time was. You're getting phone cases for $12.
toys. Like it, I like it.
Yeah, toys is. I
Tons
mean,
of toys.
toys always sell all year long. We have like 4 sections right now of toys. Actually, way more. There's a
I
bunch
like
over
how
there.
it's displayed, right? It's like a nice tables.
Yeah.
They're clean. They're nice and tall. Like everyone can
Uh-huh.
see the items, and it's open, right? Because being in the liquidation industry, one of the toughest things is, I guess, consistency, right?
Yeah.
With product, and also the fact that every product is different. So it's hard to just have a very like plain, like a way to display the items.
Like a
right?
gondola, you know, like in a big box store, they
Yeah.
are always getting the same item.
They're getting the same items, they're taking it out of the case pack and putting it on the exact hanger that they have
And it
measured
fits,
out.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like a retail science. Here with products like this, you kind of have to get creative on how to organize
Yeah.
this product in a way where it incentivizes buying and shopping.
True. Those muscle racks too. That's been a huge help for us. I mean, we hang everything from clothes on them to we put product on them,
And they look super clean.
yeah, they're nice. They're all one color. They stay pretty, you know.
Yeah,
durable.
these things are like
We don't
warehouse
rust.
duty. So
yeah, we do really well with them.
And they're definitely more agile, right? I think
Exactly.
that's a big thing people forget about when they're like setting up, you know, retail locations. Is you need to be able to move stuff like no problems, right?
Exactly.
It's an hour or 2 hour task, and you got a whole new display, a whole new section built out with, you know, some blood, sweat, and tears, but
Yeah.
but it changes up the flow of the store, it changes up the product, the way you display it, right? So muscle racks are just easy to kind of
Yeah,
break down and up.
And like you see over there, I mean, far over there is like a lot of like clothes. We hang up clothes too on them, so really versatile.
Where'd you find these type of like shelving? You
these
guys-
are from-
I'm assuming you didn't buy it all brand new, right?
No, I mean, this would be insane because they're real wood. Some of them we have.
Yeah, these
massive
are like
ones that
Macy's quality,
These
right?
are from like Yonkers, Van Mar, Macy's type deal.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were just had like a Facebook ad.
Pro tip right there, how to bin store pro tip. Look for other stores that are closing down in your area, and they're gonna have these display cases for cheap, way more affordable than going to, like if you buy this brand new, this is like literally like a $5,000 table.
I think we paid like for all of it, and it's pretty much most of the store. We try to just use it from the old location. I think it
Yeah.
cost us like $2,500
For the whole furnishing of the store.
for everything. Yeah.
Damn. All right, dude, nice displays. Honestly, the tables are great too. Like $3,000 for all of these is a steal.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was a
come
super
up.
good
That's
deal.
awesome, man. Okay, so I mean, you guys got this bigger space now, 11,000 square feet.
Yeah.
I don't think we even made it through a third of the store, right? And there's a ton of items displayed. You know, what else do you guys do to display products and push products and
Yeah.
sell things?
So what we figured out is categories. It helps, you know, right where you're going. You might need cooking. You might need water bottles. You might need baskets
like
for
this
food.
is super
It's
nice.
all like food-related stuff,
Color
cooking
coded,
stuff.
like
Yeah, and we just try to make it really simple for the customer. We do the hard work of we categorize everything. When a truck comes, we break it down to this little bag goes in a box
yeah.
that says
So
kitchen.
when you guys buy a truckload, like tell the people of YouTube that are thinking about starting a store
Yeah.
and buying a truckload. Is it hard work, Gavin?
It's a ton of work. Over here, I mean, I probably work 60 hours at least every week, so it's a lot. And that's a light week too. So that's a light week, but it's worth it.
I
mean,
think that's a
love
very
it.
light week for
Yeah.
you, bro. I know
Yeah.
you're working because I always see you posting on lives, you know,
Yeah.
making the store look good. So this is definitely a grind and this is definitely a hustle because, dude, we're trying to spread the message on YouTube that yes, these things are very profitable and you can make a buttload of money like
Yeah.
Gavin has. I just saw his new truck out there. You can make a lot of money in this industry, but you gotta realize like it takes a ton of work.
You gotta
and
be able
it's
to
hard,
adapt.
but it's great.
Real quick.
You gotta learn how to adapt, and all these truckloads, they're profitable, but there's just, you have to figure out your own way to make them profitable
it,
and move
exactly.
this stuff and sell it for a profit.
Figure out what works and stick with it. Exactly.
So let's move on, man. Let's keep walking. Like, there's such a good flow to this. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening here? What's this section?
So we got like pillows. So we just sometimes when we get like bulk items, it's better to just display them in a bulk fashion. You know, people are these are $250 a piece and they're
10
gonna
times
fly.
less labor, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and they're easy to refill. It looks nice. People know right where they're going to, and it's a good eye catcher in
Sure.
the photos.
Paper
Same with like
towels.
the paper towels. You know, we just like to show you the retail price, and then we'll show you our price. So it works out pretty well. We do really well with it, and then like stuff like this, you'll see even the baskets.
These baskets were how much?
So everything, they were $5 in the store. So our price is $5. So yeah.
And you probably sold like 20 baskets.
Yeah.
And like that's
this is like
money.
case
That's
pack
awesome.
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. So just
Awesome,
comes on
awesome.
the GM.
Yeah, let's keep moving. I see this as a huge part of your store.
Yeah.
And I also like how it's kind of like its own private section.
Exactly.
If that makes sense. Like people can kind of browse there, but
there's like a hard goods side of things where it's like toys, games, all that kind of stuff, and then you got like clothing and like home on that far corner. But yeah.
How did you figure all this out?
Honestly, trial and error. We failed a lot, and we'd adapt and fix
Love
it.
it.
Like last time you guys visited, it was all furniture. I don't remember the white tent we were in.
Yep.
And that was what this was when we moved in. Furniture kind of got stale. We didn't move as much, and then once we're like, okay, let's do it. So then we did a huge sale on furniture and just switched it up. And we were getting tons of clothes, so that was what we switched to, and it paid off. It works. Clothes it's a good money source for us right now.
Clothing is your foot traffic driver.
Yeah.
It brings the people into the store.
Exactly.
And I'm kind of seeing what's happening here. You're kind of walking through everything else before you hit this clothing shop.
Exactly.
That's genius.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's go see the clothing, man. I see the gondolas at work again, and you guys are using them as clothing racks, which is genius. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you can use it for both, right?
And a lot of times, I mean, since we're only using 2 bars, top and bottom, you can actually get double your money. So you buy 1 and you can actually make 2 almost. If that makes sense.
Dude, these kids are genius.
So we're just shorting them. So
That's
yeah, you
solid.
make an extra
That's
one.
solid. Okay, and you guys got shoes too? We missed the shoe wall right
We
there.
got shoes, we got a shoe wall right there. We try to fill in, there's just all shoes at one point, but we're just getting a lot of home. So we had a lot of overflow from the home section. And like I said, we're just adapt. That's what we've learned.
This
You
is
gotta
like
adapt and
a
just keep moving
cheaper
around.
Target.
Yeah.
Like an amazingly good deals Target.
Yeah, and we just try to keep everything as organized as possible. That's the biggest thing, is organization.
Bathroom, look at that. That's the
So-
whole bath section. Like, not only is that like super convenient for the customers, where if they want, like, you can literally come here with a purpose, right? So that's what I think changes the game in a store like this, because people can get used to just coming here for essentials, stuff they would pay so much more for in like a big box store, Walmart, Target, whatever.
Very true.
And they can come to a store like yours, save a bunch of money.
We're trying to get into like
And
like I said, like you need something, you're in a hurry, you can come to us, you don't have to
Yeah.
go to the big box store, because if you go to a normal bin store or something like that, you spend an hour or 2 hours there. Where here you can,
be in
we're
and
trying
out.
to get you in and out.
Hey, frequently asked question that we get all the time. What POS systems do you guys use?
We use Square. Simple.
Square.
Simple,
Nice.
easy.
We'll
That's
talk
what I
about it
started
more
with.
when we get to the checkout counter, because I think I'm seeing that that's strategic as well. It's just kind of like right in the middle, right? Welcoming. That's pretty much how the big box retailers do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's genius, man. All right, so you got pillows up the wazoo. This is a pillow wall. Dang, you got sheets, comforters, blankets. Dude, this is literally like a bedding section right now.
No, and we make
In
it very simple
big
too.
department
like,
store.
Like sheets are all together. It's a little unorganized. We've been kind of busy, but pillows are all together. Blankets are all together. We really try to keep it organized as best possible. Obviously, customers and people moving stuff, it's kind of difficult, but we stay on top of it pretty well. Facing like in the morning and facing at night kind of helps.
That's
And the
awesome.
more times that we can kind of like go through and organize and touch it up, the better we're off for the long run. So, yeah.
Nice, nice. Do you guys have a restock day? Like, the classic bin store restock day?
Not really. See, we pull a truck about every Wednesday. We're pulling a semi, so it comes in on Wednesday. We break it down, and I try to get out as quick as possible. Like some people, say, oh, it's our overstock for next week. No, once it hits the floor, it's
hitting
got to
the
be
floor.
sold because it's already been paid for. So, we're trying to recoup that money as quick as possible. That's the biggest thing.
Smart. Cash flow is huge in
Yeah,
this game.
yeah.
That's a very, very big part of liquidation is cash flow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But dude, the bedding section is sweet. You got everything that anyone could possibly need.
Curtains,
that needs-
blankets, bedding sets,
Bedding.
pillowcases, even bed risers,
Even bed risers.
Peppa Pig, everything. Yeah.
Dude, I just love how this looks. Look at this. Like, it looks clean. It looks just, beautiful.
It's nice, and people that are into shopping for clothes or this is what they came for. This is heaven for them. I mean, they're looking through, and it's.
You
I mean,
got a
look, there's
jean
Levi's
section,
here.
yeah.
Here's the Levi's. So they say $60 on them. We're selling for $5,
For $5.
and they're $29.32. So not like crazy. We do every size.
Resellers, pro tip,
Yeah.
you can get these for $5 and we'll sell it on eBay and make 25, 35
Exactly,
bucks.
yeah.
Right there. So dude, that's my favorite part. This is why we do these tours, because it's literally like if everybody just works together, it's a win-win for everyone.
works out,
and it's
yeah.
the customer wins, the suppliers win, the stores, the retailers, the brokers, the freight broker, everybody's winning.
Exactly.
And the end customer is winning because he's getting a great
getting a
deal.
good deal.
A reseller can come in, make another 25 bucks, and the economy's moving and the American dream's alive, baby.
It keeps going, yeah.
Let's keep moving, man.
We found out too, we try not to mix, like it sounds silly, but like long sleeve with long sleeve, even
Nothing
though they're
silly,
not the
Gavin. This
same.
is
But
your
then, like,
store.
but then all like, you know, short sleeves, we try to keep them all together, you know, just so that if you bundle them all, then things get lost, you know.
Got the shoes on the bottom, right? So are the shoes organized by size or by style?
More by like gender, so we got like women's, kids, men's.
Boom, and I'm at a party supply section.
And now you're in Party City.
Party City.
Not Party City, but
Party City, that's
Party
probably
in.
10 times cheaper than a Party City store.
Very true, yeah. Yeah, this stuff is, we get it, you know, holiday stuff, grad parties, Garland, 2023. We're always trying to just advertise that we have it, you know. Same with like baggies, we sell a lot of baggies too, kitchen stuff.
And then that's all your whole back room. So you guys still have some room over here to expand.
Yeah, we got room to grow, stuff to
You
be
got a
broken
polo
down.
set. Damn, I could use this. Ooh.
Yeah, nice polos.
Clean up a little bit instead of just wearing a hoodie every day. Boom. And then you got a giant warehouse full of stuff.
And then this is like our back room.
Gavin has a YouTube star in the future.
I know, hopefully you're soon.
Influencer Gavin. How big is this back room, man?
About 3,500 square feet.
3,500 square feet, and that's pretty much your inventory room, your supply closet.
This is like the old warehouse pretty much, just in like a hallway.
So
type
dude, like,
sense.
what, 6 months ago, you guys' whole store was the size of your
Yeah.
back room.
Yeah.
That's a good way to level up, if you ask me.
It was a good move. The organization's key. Like,
Yeah.
it's helped us. It's a game changer. The more organized you can get, the better off you'll be.
Dude, I want to see the dock, and is this it?
Yeah.
Oh,
right there.
sweet. Bam, right into the store. Dude,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
So we load it. Just that garage door pops open. We just load it with a fork truck. Works pretty well. And then we just took one pallet jack in here, one pallet jack in the truck, pulling the pallets forward, and
You can go right into the store.
I think we get a truck unloaded in like 45 minutes, give or take.
All right, Gavin, let's talk about this beautiful section of auctions.
Yes, sir.
Look at that smile. So I'm assuming this is a big part of your business.
Yeah, this is the bread and butter. I mean, that's kind of how we started, like you said.
I see some pickups happening right
Yeah,
now.
so you can pick up, we're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday, and then 10 to 4 on Saturdays.
Okay.
We're closed on Sundays, we just let those roll into Monday. And then people just come and pick up, and then they can shop around if they want while their auction is getting waited to be picked up. Or you can just come in and get your auction and you can leave, so.
That's awesome. And you guys are doing 50 auctions a day.
Yeah, 50
Wow,
auctions
that's
a day,
huge.
yeah.
That's a lot of product.
And this is where we store it all, so sometimes we'll pull stuff from the store, you know, like we'll put the higher end item, if it doesn't sell, then we'll throw it to auction. And then back here we have like specific items that we pick out that are like higher end. So,
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are doing 50 auctions a day. How many pickups a day does that equal? People buy multiples? Is it,
Yeah.
or is it, can people bundle pickups? Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the number of traffic driven into the
Yeah,
store for you.
so I mean it kind of fluctuates, you know, pay periods when people get paid. We usually do a pickup period of 48 hours. We understand things happen in life, so we got a little lenient on it, but for the most part, everything's picked up in 2 days, like
Wow,
from
okay.
when it being one. So say it's one on like a Monday, we allow it till Wednesday to have it picked up. So yeah.
I mean, this is just another genius way of driving
Yeah, it's-
foot traffic into the store.
It helps out, you know, you come here for your auction item and you see us on Facebook, you're like, oh, that's a cool place, and then you don't realize that we have a store. That's what happens. We get our initial basis from the auction, and then people find the store and be like, oh, they got really good deals overall. So, yeah.
That's awesome. So
too,
do you guys
so.
ship your auctions as well?
We used to, right now we don't, just because we're trying to figure out a new place to put the office and stuff, but that's in the future, that's coming up. Most of it picks up, so we have people pick up from 2 hours away. They'll drive on a Friday or
Wow.
a Saturday and pick up, so.
I mean, because these are just good items, right? And then they're getting it at a steal of a deal.
And they make it a trip out of it. They'll get clothes, they'll get shoes, they'll get dog stuff, and it's a little bit of everything. And it fills their whole month's worth of shopping or a couple weeks worth of shopping, and they got a great deal and they save money and they'll come back again. So.
And it's another win-win. So speaking of kind of what's going on in the future, you guys are just blowing up. You guys are growing super quick and expanding. What's the plan for A&G Products in the future?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of room to expand in the backstock area, and as well as in front of the clothes, there's a whole, about a give or take another 1,000 square feet. So we'll definitely fill that up with whatever we can, and kind of just grow from there. So hopefully in the future maybe build, but for right now, this is gonna be our home for a good while, so.
Dang, that's awesome. That's great. Super exciting stuff. We got the tour of the clothing in the front. We walked the whole store. We saw all your products that got displayed. We got a sneak peek what's going on in the back. We saw your very nicely organized clothing section. We talked about your auctions. Is there anything more that A&G Products does in this store and I guess in the future?
In the future coming up, just hoping to expand, grow the auctions. I mean, the goal is 100. We'll see if we make it. Maybe have our own platform. But yeah, always growing every day. Try to switch it up every week and just keep pushing product.
Is there anything you want to tell the YouTube fam watching?
Like and subscribe.
Hey! And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, for the How to Bin Store with Gavin from A&G Products. It's an update episode. If you're trying to see how you can scale these businesses and be successful in the liquidation industry, go watch the first episode. See where these guys were 6 months ago and look at the location now. And yeah, guys, it's possible. So thank you all for watching. Like and share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.